Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Bee here, and you may notice something a bit different today. I'm not wearing black. Of course that's not what it is. I have a new microphone, that's all, nothing else. Oh yeah, and I'm doing this entire video in a British accent, because why not? They're fun and I like them. Today's look is going to be from Pinterest, of course. And I've done half of it on my face. Today I've decided I probably won't do falsies, but maybe. I do feel a little bold, I'll be honest. This is the look that we're doing today, and unfortunately my iPad has decided to lock itself, so I can't tell you who it's from, but once I get out of here and upload everything, I can put the credit down in the description box. So first thing I did was lay down my e.l.f. Poreless Primer, and I've got a little, what is that, rhinestone on there. But I put that all over my whole face, and then I put down my NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White Pearl. And then I took my, where is it, Morphe brush, and I laid down the colour Canvas from my James Charles palette. And then I went in, I also used this today. This is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. It's Prep, Set and Refresh. It smells amazing. It's rose water. I just sprayed it on my face real quick. And then I got started. First thing I did was put down the colour. Let me see where it is. Well, I started with my Sun's Blazing Flower palette, and I put this colour here. So I'm just going to start doing that right here to get that peachy colour going up here at the top. And it's a pretty light colour, but it works for what I need it to. So that's all from there. Then I go into James Charles palette and I use Code James. That's this rusty sort of colour. And I'll just put that right in there. And do that again. Just build the colour. It looks like I've got a line right here, which is weird. Don't know what's going on there. Anyways, then I go into the shade Rusted and put that here as well. That gives it this sort of orangey colour. Let's lay that down, lay that down. Does it still look like I've got a line? Maybe it's just the shape of my eye. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Okay, so going back in with Code James, and I'm just sort of laying these two colours over top each other and building this base part here. Now I'm going to go in with the colour Love That, and that's this sort of fuchsia colour. And I'm going to put that over the eyelid and in the crease a bit. Like that. It's already starting to come together. This look isn't that hard to do, honestly. It's just a lot of blending and building, it seems. So we've got that. Then I go into the shade Escape, and this is really dark purple. Can you see that? Really pretty. And I just put it all over the lid and cover up the fuchsia. Clean off my brush a bit, go back into the Love That colour, put that here. And a lot of this just seems to be some back and forth building. This is my Farrah 22E brush, and this one works really well for blending it also. So let's take a look at that. How's that looking? Pretty good. I'm going to put some more Love That in there. And I'm going to go back in with the rusted colour because I feel like we're starting to lose that. And the Code James orangey colour. Don't know what's going on with my eye over here. Maybe my my primer was a bit wet and it's sort of skipping across the skin. It's hard to tell. So just bang that off, the extra, and I'm just gonna blend this and try to diffuse the shades a bit because this side is not as bright and dark as this one. I mean, obviously you could see that, yeah, the difference is pretty obvious. So what I'm gonna do, because there's clearly too much color over here, is just get a brush that's got some sort of fluffy bristles and try and tone that down a bit. Now I still want the pigment to show, but I feel like it was a bit too far up there, so we're gonna go through like this, back into Love That, back into Escape, put that across the lid, get my Ferro 22E brush, clean out the corner of my eye. It gets collected in here, doesn't it? So there we go. I think that's looking a lot better. And then what I did do on this eye, I took not this brush, sorry, I took this brush. This is a really thin angled brush, and I dipped it in the colour Spooky. It's a black, and the colour Escape to get a really deep purple, and then just put it right here like that. And then I took this end of my Ferro 22E brush and blended it and then buffed it out. Right, there we go. So then I'll take this side of my Ferro 22E brush, I'll go in with that colour Escape, and I'm going to put it down here like so. Bit much there. All right. How's that looking? I think it looks good. Now I've got to I put some of the flashback colour and canvas along here on this side to give it a nice edge where my eyebrow is. So we're going to go in with the brush that we used yesterday, this angled brush, a mermaid brush that I got from Wish, and go in like that. There we go. Go back in with canvas. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another Wish brush. I think these are called pencil brushes, but if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm going to put this in Ring Light and just give this a real nice shimmer there. Can you see that shimmer? You know I love me some sparkle. So there we go. It's looking about the same. I do want to try to blend this a bit more into these colours, just sort of like that. Looking about the same, you think? Okay, so Next step is the eyeliner, and please pardon my phone. I don't remember if I said this already, but my phone was cracked for quite a while, and last night it just totally died. And of course, silly me, I shut it off, thinking, because the buttons were going all wonky, and I kept trying to log into different things, and I was afraid it was going to call people or delete something important or whatever. So I shut it off, forgetting that when you shut off your iPhone, in order to use it again, you have to enter your passcode. You can't just use your thumbprint when you restart it. And now I can't get back in my phone, but it's all right. I guess it saves it from doing anything bad, and I've got my iPads, so I can use those for now. But we're looking into getting a new phone tomorrow. We'll see. I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner, and for now I always use the same products because they work for me, and I'm more than happy to try some other products that you guys recommend. If there's something you're interested in or something you want me to try, let me know. I'd be more than happy to try it out and give you my impressions, and who knows, maybe I'll find something that works better. This one doesn't have a wing in it, but you know I love my wings, so I'm gonna put it there, and I just sort of draw it wherever I think it should go. This one definitely looks a bit longer than the other, but that's okay, we can fix that. And I didn't make it too thick this time. Last time, well, you know, in the past I've made them a bit thicker, and not this time. So instead of erasing and messing up the eyeshadow over here, I'm just going to make this one a bit longer, and I don't think it'll hurt anything. There we go. How's that looking? Good? Right. Now we're going to go in with some mascara, and I'm just going to go over, in case you haven't seen my past videos before, I always use my NYX Vinyl Black Liquid Liner. This is my Revlon Color Stay Black Eyeliner Crayon, and this is my L'Oreal Paris Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And I've switched out the applicator because it originally comes with a straight one, and I don't feel like the applicator it comes with really separates the lashes very well. So I feel like it just, I don't know, I like the curved one. I feel like it gives my lashes a nice shape and doesn't clump. Oh Lord, look what I've done. It's alright. We'll just clean that up. You know, like when your mum does that to your nose and you're like, Mum, stop. Yeah. Mine doesn't do that to me anymore, thank heaven. But when I was a kid, my mum went to my face, I would always be like, oh, cringy. Stop doing that. Alright, so eyebrows, that's what I forgot. So I'm going to go in with my Harry Potter brush. And of course today I've made my eyebrows a bit darker than usual. And instead of going with this shade from my Au Naturel eyeshadow kit from Wet n Wild, I went with this darker shade here. I just wanted to see if I could get a better shape and line with a darker one, and I think the other one turned out alright. This initially when I'm doing this, I'm like, oh my god, like look how dark that looks. It looks really silly, but you just sort of buff it out. And I also go in with my little this thing again. I should look it up. I don't know what it's called, but and there we go. And I seem to have gotten some down there, but that's all right. We can fix that and just blend this back here. So finishing that up. There we go. I feel like my eyebrows are obviously, I've heard the phrase like they should be cousins, not twins. But my eyebrows have significantly different shapes, I think. Like this one's much smoother, it's just sort of go whoop, and this one's sort of like what. But asymmetry is what makes beauty, isn't it? And sorry I keep looking over here. My mirror's over here, so I can't really see what I'm doing. We're looking into getting a mirror that will just go right around there, so I could just let you guys see everything I'm doing. Okay, so that's that part. I think we've covered everything. And now I'm going in. Obviously, I've done this side of my face. I'm going to use... I started using this, the Beauty Crop bronzer that I got as sort of a contour. I've got this brush. Just go in here. And I do sort of like... I'm trying to carve out my cheeks here and just buff it in real well. I'm sort of imagining like a skeleton where, you know, it's come down like this and down here like that. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Please let me know if you've got some tips or tricks, because I never really do any contour, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. And I certainly don't want to be looking silly and not knowing it, because it doesn't really matter if you don't know it, does it? But then I go, oops, sorry, under here, blend that down. And this line will blend out in a second. I'm going to use my NYX Duochrome in Crushed Bloom. Here's my brush that I always use. ASMR coming up next. Alright, actually I probably will be doing some ASMR videos coming soon, so if you guys have any requests or things you want to see, let me know, because this mic, I think it's going to do really well. And there's that. Now, what did I forget? Bronzer. Who could forget bronzer? It feels really weird having half of my lips with lip gloss on. I'll tell you what, it's very peculiar. So here we go. Just put that on there. And we're done with that. Now just... Oh, sorry. Another alarm. Just got to make sure I'm on time, you know. So, there we go. Because, you know, when I'm making these videos, I'm getting ready for work. So, got to make sure I'm watching the clock, you know. There we go. Unless it's a Saturday, then of course I don't care how long it takes. I'm not really worried, and we don't need to be thinking about the time. So I'm going to close that. Now let's take a look. What do we think?
I think I want some lashes.
I can't help it. I just love them. They make you feel so glamorous and extra, as it were. So, I'm going to grab my eyelash items over here. Excuse me, microphone. And my glue and my little holders, which need a good little wipe down. They get glue on them from time to time, and then your eyelashes stick to it, and oh my god, there's nothing worse than that, when you're like putting it on your eye and you go to take the holders off and it like pulls the lash with it, and it's like, oh god, no thank you. So let's look at what sort of lashes we have and what we want to use. Now I've got some cute ones in here. Should I go really extra? Because I've got some that are pretty out there. You want to see these? Oh, that's got a Duchess hair on it. Ugh. Look at that. Oh yeah, these are the ones. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here. Shake up my glue tube, not my YouTube. We don't want to shake the YouTube. And it's all like sticky, of course, because it's glue. It's like, okay, and we're gonna coat the strip in the glue. That's a bit much. There we go. Close that up. There was one time when I was using this, and for some reason I thought gravity didn't apply, and I had the lid off and I was holding it like this and it just leaked everywhere. It was awful. So we don't want to do that again. Am I not supposed to blow on my eyelash glue? Wave it around. That's a bit awkward. Alright, I'm getting in my own light. Here we go. This is not easy to do. This way. And the corner is not applied just yet. Oh goodness gracious, it's like way up high. I've just ruined my eyeliner. I'm sure of it. It looks a hot mess. Can you see that? Oh my god. Alright. Way to go, Brie. Way to go. That's alright. See, I like that it's black because I can blend my eyeliner right in there. But I don't like that it's black because it ruins my eyeliner sometimes. So what I'm going to do is make sure that's on there real nice, and it seems to be. Oh, these are huge and they feel really odd. They're sort of pulling up on my eyelid and making my vision a little blurry. Yeah. The things you do for bushy eyelashes. Let's extend this so it doesn't look awful. And over here, just like that. And up here, connect that. How's that looking? Does that look better? I think it does. Okay, and let me just make sure that this is connected here. Looks good. Okay, so there's one. Now I'm gonna do the second one, and hopefully this one doesn't get all messed up like the other one. And this one has got some fuzzies on it, so I'm gonna make sure that those are removed before applying, because Lord knows if you get fuzzies on your falsies and try to add them to your face and your eyeball, it is the worst thing you can imagine, because that fuzzy piece of hair, though it may be really small and seemingly insignificant, it will assault your eye all day long, and you will just be clamoring to get these off your eye. Okay, that looks good. No fuzzies here. So we'll take the glue again. Try not to put too much on this time. I think I put a bit much on last time, but I like to be thorough. Nothing wrong with that. Oh geez, okay, let's not glob it on. I just said that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, that looks good. Let's just, there we go, solutions. Okay, here goes nothing. You guys watching? Jeez, look how long that one is. I love it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I think you can. We'll just leave that little black dot there. Pretend like it's a beauty mark. Oh, would you come off? So, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to leave that there. Why are you coming off there? Nobody told you to move. Silly thing. We'll get in there. We'll get in there. It's a bit of a process, I'll admit. Let's make sure. Is that on there properly? Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. I'm going to have to go in with my eyeliner, because sometimes in the corners, the way that it grabs the skin, it sort of pushes it up and it causes this like angular looking spot. So I just like to go back in with my eyeliner and make sure that gets corrected. Let's see, and then I'm gonna take a Q-tip if I can ever open this silly drawer. And there's my water bottle sort of leaking a bit there, so I'm gonna use the water from that. I don't know how it's leaking though. That doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever. Okay. Come off it. There we go. And I don't know what she's got on the corner of her eyes, but I'm going to clean up the purple and then put some some highlighter in there. So lashes are good. I'm gonna have to recheck this corner when I get in the car because I feel like it's come loose, but it's hard to see. I'm just gonna put some more glue right there just to be safe, because the last thing I want is to be driving down the road and my eyelash flies off from the air in the car. And then I can't see and it's like poking me in the eye. Oh god, I think I got in my eyeball. Oh, oh my god, that is awful. Oh wow. Okay, not good. Definitely just got some glue in my eye or eyeliner, I'm not really sure which, because they're both black. But this corner is giving me quite a hard time, and I don't understand why. Why are you being so silly? Just stick, would you? This video is titled "Watch Me Struggle with My Eyelashes for an Hour." Okay, so that's glue. Why are you not sticking? Now it's got a bump in it. Isn't that great? Okay, well, at least it's stuck, so let's fix this. There we go. There we go. That's better, sort of. You see it? Does it look better? I think it looks better. Okay. So, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. I don't think I forgot anything. I've got mascara under here, but it's really hard to tell with these giant blingy eyelashes. They sort of can't compete. But let me know what you guys think of my British accent. God, oh, I just messed that all up. And if you'd like to see any different accents, like Scottish maybe, or Russian, stuff like that, and comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful day and know that you are enough just as you are. Don't be afraid. Mwah.